Hey, welcome everyone. Today we're going live to talk about the data engineering bootcamp that we have been doing over the last 3 months. Congratulations to all of the people who took advantage of doing the data engineering bootcamp. Y'all made me proud. Y'all are the ones who are why I did this to begin with, as the people who wanted to actually stay motivated and dedicated and actually get through to the end of the stuff. So I'm very grateful for y'all and how much you have shown with in terms of your energy and excitement for this data engineering bootcamp. So today we will be pulling the content from YouTube. And I am definitely down to answer any questions. We had 122,000 hours consumed in the free data engineering bootcamp. And it's a very exciting time to be alive right now because we freaking have so much reach and so much excitement. And I learned a lot from this. I learned a lot about building community. I learned a lot about all sorts of things. That's amazing, Root Beer 19. Thanks. Got a government con job. Thanks to you. That's really great. And so I'm grateful to hear about all the success stories. I know that there's been a lot of people here who have got jobs and who have landed new things because of content that I provided here. And that was my initial goal, right? So I think some of y'all are going to be a little bit sad about this content going away because of the nature of how this stuff works. It's not like forever content that I want to just leave up. And for a couple of reasons, I think that there's a bunch of different reasons why that is the case. But I am really excited to talk more about what's going on here. Some of y'all probably are wondering, is there a way for us to continue the boot camp, in another way? So right now I'm working on doing that. So what it will be is if you go to learn.dataexpert.io, that will, if you go to this learn.dataexpert.io, that is going to be where the content will live going forward. Once it's pulled from YouTube, it will be pulled from YouTube, by the end of the day today. And then it will be there going forward. It will be paywalled. So if you do not pay, then it will be paywalled. And it is what is going to happen to that content is it will be $300, and that extends the life. So that will give you 3 months of access to the content so that you can have enough time to get through the rest of it. So you can see all of that on learn.dataexpert.io, and you can go look at the pricing page and you can see exactly how that will work. Some of y'all probably are like, Zach, why is it $300? And that's exactly what I know there's a lot of you who probably are thinking that right now. And so one of the things I want to do is I'm going to generate, because some of I know the people on this call are going to be interested in getting in and continuing this, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to offer for the first 10 people on this call, they can get access to this to finishing the boot camp here for where is this? 1 second. 6 week. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so we're gonna for the first 10 people, you guys can get 50% off with the coupon code that I'm about to release to y'all. So we'll call this that should be good, and then redeem by, yep, that should be good. So, and this offer is only until the end of the day, midnight Pacific. And what we will do is, okay, create, and this is going to get you access for 50% off. So instead of $300, you can get in for $150. So if you use code FreeBootcampEnd, this is going to be the code that will get you 50% off. So that will be how you can do that. So you want to do that on learn.dataexpert.io. And that will allow you, if you pay for this, you will not lose access to the content on the website. It will no longer be on YouTube, but it will be on that website, and you can finish, and you won't lose any of your progress, and you'll be able to still get certified. All of the things that you are looking for, you can do that with this code. And then for everyone else, it's going to be $300. So keeping in mind that like the content originally, when I made it, people paid $2,000 for it. So like, this is still an incredible deal. I want y'all to understand that like there's a part of this where I want people to have skin in the game, and I want people to actually like go through it and like be committed to it and support me, because I want to, that I would say that is one of the things that I found a little bit disappointing about YouTube, right? Is like the thing about that is with YouTube, yeah, great, Diego. Congratulations on not supporting me. Like YouTube paid me $3,200 to do this, right? And I taught 30,000 people, and I got paid $3,200, which is roughly 10 cents a student, right? So that's great, right? It's one of those things where like there's probably going to be other ways that I want people to support me. This is exactly the angle in which I want to do that, because I learned that YouTube monetization is just not good. It's just not good at all. And so that's going to be the way that I would be thinking about this, like as you're going through and thinking about this process. But yeah, just remember, like you can use this code free bootcamp end, and that will get you access for, and that will guarantee your access, right? So anyways, like there is going to be all sorts of different processes and things that I want to talk about here as well, right? Because there's like, first off, like we have a community now, right? There is there is like 15,000 people in the Discord and 40,000 people who signed up, right? So that would be the way that it would work, right? Yeah, see, there's like, I don't know, like I get comments like this all the time, like, hey, Zach, we'll definitely contribute when I'm in a position to do so. Like, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, unemployed but need to finish $150 is awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like I'm trying. I'm giving you guys a good offer here. Like $150, like for something that people paid $2,000 for, right? Like it's more than 90% off, right? Yeah. But is your goal to build an audience or sell classes? Just curious, kind of like Theo or Prime. Like I'm not Theo, I'm not Prime. Guess what? Like you guys think that that's who I am? Great. I like, first off, like I did build an audience. In the last 90 days, I got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And guess what? The views have gone down a lot. So it's like, are they going to keep growing? Not really. Right. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like I've kind of milked all of it. I've kind of squeezed the orange at this point, right? So does the academy include the bootcamp? That's exactly what it includes, right? Right. Sorry, I didn't know there was a live. What is the free bootcamp end? So this is for, you can go learn.dataexpert.io. You like, so is that going to go? Oh, there we go. Learn.dataexpert.io. This is where you can do it, right? If I downloaded the bootcamp videos, will it disappear? So if you downloaded on YouTube Premium, it will disappear 100%. Like if you were sketchy and you used something else and you downloaded it like with some sort of extractor, obviously that'll be it, right? Are there additional videos for paid course to the ones already in the free bootcamp? No. That's like, if you want to, you can get in here for 3 months, right? And that gives you 3 months for $150, $50 a month. And you can keep doing the free bootcamp, right? Can we still work on the assignments? Yeah, nothing changes. Nothing changes. You keep your progress. You keep working on the assignments. You still get the AI grading. You still get everything else, right? Please extend free access till Sunday. No. Right. Sorry. What was the coupon? Free bootcamp end. So this is the coupon. Free bootcamp end is going to be what you're looking for as you want to go through and do this stuff, right? So This is how all this is gonna kind of shake out, and we will be able to get y'all in here, right? Yeah, $50 a month is crazy cheap. Yeah, because I'm trying to just freaking like you guys got to understand. Like in the last here's a perspective for y'all, right? In the last 10 minutes, right? I have been paid more than what YouTube paid me for the last 90 days. So like I know that some of y'all are like, "Oh, keep it up for free and everything." And it's like, "Bro, like people want to support me, right? And this is a great way to have people support me." And like and I will yeah. Thank you, Celine. Thank you. Exactly. Like this is like this boot camp is this is a great deal, right? Please summarize at the end. Joined late, still on the road, right? Yeah, for sure. We'll talk more about it. But like the free boot camp is coming down, right? I want us to I want to honor the fact that people are here, right? And so that's gonna be great. You get another 100,000 subscribers by getting people signed up to your upcoming aggressive negotiation expert course. This guy's good. This guy's really good. Will the data engineer handbook stay up? Of course. The data engineer handbook is definitely going to stay up. Like that's like what it is what it is, right? Uh, so can you give a 75% discount? So $150 is still a little steep. No. $50 is not cheap for some. I know. I don't give a shit. So it is what it is, right? I'm not here to be Gandhi and teach the entire world, right? That's what it is, right? And so I will be generous here, right? And the thing that I'm gonna do, right, is I'm not gonna take it down immediately. You guys have until the end of the day, so you'll have another 8 hours to consume the content from now until midnight, right? So you will be able to do that, right? So you go learn.dataexpert.io, and that's gonna be the thing, right? Caesar's right. Free 3 month, free 3 months. What the fuck? That's cheapest shit. Currently paying $150 a month. So if you don't, yeah, see, you're right. Thank you. It's great, right? Yeah, great. It's a great deal of $300 too. 100%. Like, any plans to team up with Udemy for future courses? Definitely not. Like I would never be on Udemy. No, like that's just not the right platform for me. That's just like the amount of low quality courses on Udemy is just like would be so bad for my brand. It's either like it's on my platform and premium, or it's on YouTube and free. Udemy's some weird middle ground, right? So how does the code work? You can go in and you just put it in the checkout and bada bing, bada boom. And I think that it's probably already done. It's probably already done. I mean, like it was a limited time deal, right? I mean, freaking, yeah, it's pretty much, there's only like 2 or 3 left. People are already there, right? Yeah. Downloaders paid with their souls, 100%. Yeah. So with the coupon, you pay $50 a month. Yeah, not bad. 100%. That's exactly it. Udemy is totally the race to the bottom. 100%. So like, yeah, just letting y'all know that like, there's going to be all sorts of things here. I am still in the process of moving all of the content over. There's like this encryption process and all this stuff that is a little bit behind. So like, some of that content on the platform is going to. I need the rest of the night to finish that. Like it fucking ran into my face today because I've just been working so hard. Is the next paid boot camp coming up soon? 100%. Like it should be. So the next paid boot camp is gonna be all about Iceberg and Databricks and data lake architectures and the cloud and all of that stuff. And so one of the things that is like happening is I'm waiting for Databricks to launch that feature because I don't want to do like I don't know. Like I don't want anything like I don't want to like launch the bootcamp promising that stuff and then Databricks doesn't deliver on their side, right? So I'm hoping April. I'm waiting because I just really need that feature to be logged so that you guys can be really really good, right? We'd be doing more YouTube content, 100%. I'm gonna be doing a lot more YouTube content. Like I'm running a boot camp right now, so like I'm finishing the New Year New Me boot camp. Celine was in it. She's one of my favorite students, and that is wrapping up next week, right? How do teachers even make good money on their Udemy when their courses cost $10? They don't. See, I run a multi-million-dollar business selling courses. I hope you guys recognize that. That's actually like what I do. That's and so if you're in this process of like trying to figure out like, oh, this is what's going on and like how are we doing things, right? So can we expect more free boot camps in the future? That's a great question. Like, I mean, so YouTube kind of taught me that there's a couple things about it that like I don't think it's worth publishing a lot of that stuff on YouTube specifically, just because of the fact that like the ROI is not great. Like it's like $3,000, but then you get leads, right? You get a lot of leads, right? Right. So that's good, right? Yeah, I downloaded, but I won't share. Dodging that FOMO marketing. Yeah, I know. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. Thanks for not supporting me. Um, uh, how would you deal with cache invalidation for a website? Full immediate purge does not sound right. I mean, it depends on like what you're doing, right? It's a cache invalidation is a very interesting non-data engineering related question, but like usually you're going to have some sort of timeout, right? Where it's like things can only live for um what try to say things can only live for a certain amount of time, so it invalidates itself over time, right? So that's going to be the way that you want to think about it. Is the code still active? I mean, we can see. I bet not. It was only for the first like 10 people. Oh, no, the code is done, dude. The code is done. I guess we can maybe bring in a couple more people here if y'all like want. Like, I guess like I did not expect like so much demand here. It's freaking really awesome. So like let me go ahead and so that coupon totally is done. Let me let me open just a couple more here so that we can have this. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so we'll do 10 more here. Okay, cool. So if you were trying to use the code to get 50% off, you can now do it, right? Will the free bootcamp content be available for paid data expert users? 100%. 100%. Like if you are using the subscription, 100% you'll be able to do that, right? Or if you are in the subscription, or if you paid for another bootcamp, right? If you paid for like the January bootcamp or the analytics engineering bootcamp or anything like that, right? Right. Sorry, maybe stupid question. Playlist, there are 18 videos. If we sign up on the website, there are more videos or etc. What's the catch? That's what it is. 18 videos and freaking you get AI grading and yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it is. They're just not going to be on YouTube anymore. Right? Any plans for bootcamp for beginners who want to break into data engineering? I want to do that. I just like so my problem with that, right, is like I just don't like my energy to teach people like select queries and Python, right? That is gonna be what is the thing, right? Like I just freaking that's gonna be the thing. That's the thing, right? So if you guys want the code, it's free bootcamp end. Free bootcamp end is gonna be the code that you guys could use to get more rolling in here. So no, just try it again. If you try the code again, it didn't expire. It's just that I put a limited number of seats, right? Because it's only for freaking like 10 or 20 people. So, anyways, like other things that I want to do, right, is I definitely want to do an AI bootcamp. An AI bootcamp is going to happen. An iceberg bootcamp is going to happen. Um, uh, those are definitely going to happen. Databricks is going to happen. We're going to do another DBT and Snowflake bootcamp. That's going to happen. What level should we have to enter the next bootcamp? You should know SQL and Python. Like you should be able to like work your way around a group by query, work your way around all that kind of stuff, right? Yep. Sorry, I'm like, how long will this deal last? Till the end of this live? Until like so for the next 40 minutes or 50 minutes. That's just the nature of the beast. Like I'm not trying to like hang around here for freaking forever to like keep this rolling and keeping this alive. So yeah, this is great. Let's see here. What would the prereqs look like for an AI bootcamp? Python. Just if you know Python and you can connect stuff with Python, that's going to be the AI bootcamp stuff. That's going to be good, right? So is the January bootcamp the same as the one coming up in April? No, they're going to be similar. There are similar pieces of them. Like there's a lot of iceberg stuff. Like the January bootcamp has like those people got a very good deal because like they got Snowflake and Databricks and Airflow and freaking like a lot. They just got a lot of value for their freaking investment because they took a risk on me, right? They took a risk on me to like actually go through and do that stuff. It keeps saying the code doesn't apply to items in order. Like, I mean, that shouldn't be the case. Like, let me I'll see if that's actually happening. You might be on the wrong website. Let's see. Join the let's see if this actually works. Free boot camp and apply. Oh no, it works. You're just on the wrong website. You got to like you have to be on learn.dataexpert.io, not dataexpert.io. Because the difference between learn.dataexpert.io and dataexpert.io is dataexpert.io is going to be cloud enabled, right? Please do a DE bootcamp specialized for AI engineering. Yeah, 100%, right? That's going to be like that is exactly the way to do things, right? That's like I already have that. I already teach a lot of that stuff, right? So can I join the bootcamp or has it already finished? There's 1 week left. Like it's done next week. It's done on Valentine's Day. And next week is great because we're covering RAG, we're covering all that stuff. How can I access the January bootcamp? If you buy the subscription, it will be if you buy the data expert subscription, which is a lot more money. It's not so this is this is 150 $300 for 3 months. The data expert subscription is $200 a month. So like it's a significantly more stuff that is going to be in there, right? So but if you buy the subscription, if you buy the year, the January bootcamp should be available in April, and that's when you'll be able to get access to it, right? Because that's going to be the way to do it. Any tech YouTubers you would box? I'd box Tina Huang. I would box Ken G. I'd box Prime. I don't know. I'd box who else is there? I'd box Luke. I mean, Luke would destroy me. That guy is so freaking ripped. But like, Luke Barossi or whatever, that guy, I would box him for sure. But he would totally destroy me, right? Yeah. I just joined. It says the first live class is on. Yeah, because I need to change that. The first live, there is no live classes. You just get the bootcamp content, right? I need to change that. This is you did buy and you're in, and I see that you're in. It's great. Y'all are doing really good stuff. I really appreciate all of the support that I'm receiving from y'all. Like this is exactly what I'm hoping will happen. No video on the fact data modeling. When will it update? It will be up. Everything is going to be fixed freaking in the next in the next couple hours, right? I needed to do the live at 5 o'clock because I promised the live at 5 o'clock. Some of the videos are not there, right? What about boxing Clem? That'd be good. Clem is ripped too, though, because like Clem is not grinding as much anymore. So like, yeah, that'd be a lot, right? So how do you plan to expand your reach, especially in Africa? That's a great question. Like I haven't thought about that quite as much. Like it's one of those things that my business coach actually says to not do. He's saying to keep it more like North America focused. It's interesting because then you can charge more. What's the difference between paying for this subscription and the paid bootcamp? The paid bootcamp has mentorship. The paid bootcamp has live classes. You can ask me questions directly when I teach. The paid bootcamp is a lot more structured, right? If I pay monthly, can I still be able to access the January bootcamp? Yes, in April. Like it's still live right now. So the bootcamp content is available to subscription customers on a 2-month lag, right? When are you running a course on how to start your own platform for hosting data engineering courses? That's crazy, right? Where can I access the videos starting tomorrow? Like it's gonna all the videos should be on learn.dataexpert.io/lessons. It's all gonna be here. This is where you're gonna get access to all the videos. Like some of them are gonna be up, some of them are not up right now. I'm still like in the middle of like trying to get all this stuff kind of rolling and get all this stuff out the door. But like, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. When are you running a course on how to start your own platform? So I built my own platform, right? So a data expert is written by me, right? So it's a full stack platform written with Next.js, right? So I freaking JavaScript and I freaking consume all of that, right? And so, like, yeah. Thoughts on creating a cloud for DE course AWS tools? That's the bootcamp. The bootcamp covers Glue. The bootcamp covers Airflow. The bootcamp covers S3. The bootcamp covers all of that, right? 100%. Is the YouTube bootcamp considered as a paid bootcamp from now on? Like, it's gonna be, yeah, 100%. It's no longer, it's not free anymore. Like, it's we're moving back over, right? How do I exactly activate the free bootcamp coupon? Exactly. I came in late. You just go, is free bootcamp end. Free bootcamp end is the coupon. And then it's learn.dataexpert.io. So if you go to learn.dataexpert.io and then you go join and finish the bootcamp, right? That's all. That's where you put, and then you can apply the coupon code at Stripe checkout. So that's going to be the main thing that you're going to want to be looking for. So let's I'm confused. I just enrolled the $150 program using an email at the checkout. Do I have to use the same email to log in? 100%. It should be the same email to log in. That's exactly what it should be. If you haven't logged in yet. I've already said what is the link for the bootcamp. It's learn.dataexpert.io. That's how you can get the access to this content that's going to be pulled at the end of the day. So you guys get another 8 hours on YouTube from here till midnight. You'll be able to access the YouTube content. And then, yeah. Is the paid, not the $150 bootcamp, more oriented towards professionals with experience? Yes. Not like, you should have like 1 or 2 years of experience, and then you'll be able to like really, especially if someone is doing that, right? Next.js platform expert.io. I actually have Amir. I actually own the domain Full Stack Expert. So Full Stack Expert is a place where you can go and learn how to do Next.js. And I've already done a Next.js JavaScript bootcamp, 100%. So that'd be definitely where I would look for that. As a beginner, would you recommend that bootcamp or some other one? Like, I mean, as a beginner, like I don't like the word beginner because I don't know. If you don't know SQL and don't know Python, then go and do those first. Because it's like when people say they're a beginner, I don't know what that means, right? I don't know if they are like they've never used a computer before, right? Or like have they never coded anything before, right? Or do they know Python? Do they know SQL? Like, do they have that level, right? Or is it just that are they data literate but they don't have other things, right? Is there a reason you went to IO domain? Yeah, I mean, so like I freaking the reason why I went for that is there's a company called Algo Expert that I just I ripped a lot of his branding. I don't know, like, and I was just like, let's do something similar, right? Is the paid bootcamp the one that was paid in January or the original free one? It's the original free one. I'm not giving away the $2,000 bootcamp for $150. Yeah. Let's see here. I pay $150. Can I download videos for personal use? No, like you shouldn't be doing that. That's the other reason why I'm taking it off of YouTube, because I already know so many people have just pirated my shit, right? So it's like, nah. How many people in North America signed up for the free bootcamp? I mean, I don't know geographies. 40,000 people signed up for the free bootcamp though. So like, I don't know like the specific like geographies and locales and stuff like that though. So that'd be the way to do it. Let's see here. How can I learn more about these hacks using dateless and cumulative patterns? That's a great question. There's not very much content on it, right? Will the ones who took your paid DE bootcamp get a discount for Full Stack Expert? Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do that. If you are in the paid DE bootcamp, I can get you at. Send me a DM on. Freaking. Gosh, my brain is not working right now. On Discord, and that will work right. Does the bootcamp work for analytics engineering as well? Yes. The free bootcamp doesn't really have as much analytics engineering content in it, but I have a ton of analytics engineering content in the paid bootcamp, right? So will all the lecture lab files on GitHub will be deleted as well? I mean, it's in the code base, right? I can't really delete the lecture lab files, right? Is free era of access to bootcamp over? It's at midnight tonight, right? Does the YouTube bootcamp have the same benefits as the other paid bootcamps? No, of course not. It's $150. Other people pay 10, they pay more than 10 times. They pay 15 times, right? What you guys are paying, right? So no, like, so what you don't get access to with the YouTube bootcamp, you don't get access to the cloud. You don't get access to mentorship. You don't get access to the paid community. You have to be in the free community, right? So those are the 3 big things that you don't get access to with the YouTube bootcamp versus the other boot camps, right? Yeah. Right. if someone did pirate your content and wants to pay, how should they contact you to pay, right? I mean, if someone has pirated my content, I don't want them a part of my community. Um, and how many out of the 40,000 finished? 400. We got 400 people certified, which was way better because when I finished the boot camp, it was 60. Like back when I published the last video 5 weeks ago, right? It was 60 people who had finished it, and I was like, wow, that is freaking not worth it, right? So that's gonna be the big thing. What's the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up? I brush my teeth and go for a walk with my dog, right? In the start of your boot camp, you have posted on LinkedIn some benefits for people who completed before the 7th. Will you be following up with that? Yeah, like anyone, those 400 people, you guys get access to a year of my paid newsletter. 100%. I will be delivering that to y'all, which is worth like $100, by the way. Which bootcamp do you recommend for Hive, Presto, Spark, or Flink? My bootcamp, obviously. Well, I'm not going to teach you Hive. Hive is so ancient. Spark, Presto, Flink is great. There's going to be my paid subscription is going to get you access to most of that stuff, right? So, does this mean that there won't be a video, but we can still submit our homework on the platform? No, you cannot submit the homework on the platform if you don't pay. Like, you were going to lose access to everything on the platform. If you don't pay, you lose access to everything on the platform at midnight tonight. So in 8 hours, you lose access to everything. When you say YouTube Bootcamp, are you referring to the subscription course model in the dataexpert.io? No. So the data expert, you got to understand, my YouTube Bootcamp is ancient content. The stuff that I released on YouTube that you guys love is 2 years old, right? But I have been filming content for the last 2 years, right? I have so the YouTube Bootcamp is the second iteration. That's Bootcamp V2 that I have iterated on, right? And so I'm currently on Bootcamp V5. Right. So this is the 5th iteration of the bootcamp that I'm currently on. Right. And so there's V3 and V4 and analytics engineering. There's a bunch of other freaking bootcamps that I have ran over the last 2 years that are not in the YouTube bootcamp because there's a big difference, right? Because it's like, do you want to actually use the cloud? Do you want to actually deploy pipelines in the cloud and use infrastructure? Because you got to understand, you get cloud access, right? You get cloud access to the for free, right? If you join the subscription, right? The YouTube bootcamp, which is a great deal, by the way, 3 months for $150 is a really good deal. For those people, you guys just get what you already have, right? Like that is, and that's going to be the way to think about it. And by the way, thank you guys. Like in the last 30 minutes, I have been paid more than more than double what YouTube paid me for releasing it on YouTube. So are the courses for analytics engineering available individually on your platform or only through the bootcamp? You can get access to analytics engineering right now for $200, $200 a month on dataexpert.io. Right. Makes more sense to do the full 2K bootcamp. Yeah. Student discounts for upcoming bootcamps only if you have a .edu email and I'll look at your LinkedIn and like if you have like multiple years of experience and like you're like, I'm in a master's program. It's like, no, like I'm very picky about like who I give a discount to for the paid bootcamp stuff, right? When is the next paid course going to start? Probably in about a month. I want to I'm going to open up sales for that. I don't open up sales until I have a launch date locked in. And there's some still nuance, a little bit of nuance there, right? Poor Matalia, you had some bug in the paid bootcamp that kept everyone from automatically getting certs. 100%. Like, I mean, we like just have to ping people. That's a feature that I want to add to the platform. The automatic search stuff is there, right? Let's see here. Can monthly subscribers get the YouTube certificate? 100%. That's going to be in there. Like I need to add that content still. That's going to also be something that like, if you want to pay the $200 a month, you can definitely do that as well. Like, and you will get access to the cloud. You'll get access to YouTube. You'll get access to all of it, right? That's like a definitely way, like that subscription is what I would love, right? Is there a limit on the number of students you take in the paid bootcamp? Yeah, I take at most 300. 300 is the limit. I learned that like if I take more than 300, it gets insane. I took 400 in V4, and that was like madness. Are we losing access to everything that you gave us when you started the bootcamp? Almost. Like the GitHub repo will stick around. The GitHub repo is going to stick around. I think that's it. Yeah. Have no degree, go back for a bachelor's in computer science or math with 7 years of experience, employer will match. Yeah, if it's free, why not get a bachelor's degree if it's free? Like, it will just motivate you to learn, right? I mean, if you wanted to like learn more relevant stuff, like you maybe try to build your own startup, right? That and just try to build and hack on your own thing and build your own project. That would probably be a better way to go. But like, definitely, there's going to be a bunch of different ways to go there, right? So I attended the most recent one. I appreciate that it was free. There were many technical problems in it. I couldn't move to the next lesson. Good for you. Um, what do you have against master's students? Master's students, right? The thing about a master's degree versus a bachelor's degree, which I find very interesting, right, is master's. So a bachelor's degree is what gets you a foothold to get a job, right? So the thing is like if you're a master's student, you already have earning potential, right? So that's going to be the big thing, right? Do you have mentorship or mock interviews as part of your paid bootcamp? Yes, 100%. That is part of the paid bootcamp. You have to get certified though, so you actually have to bust your ass to like get that. That's like the incentive. Is like at the end, if you get certified, then you get that, right? Yeah. What would be the cost of the next paid bootcamp? It's going to be the same as the last one, $2,500. So, would you recommend taking the YouTube bootcamp before joining the next paid one? 100%. That would be great. That would be a good strategy because then that will allow things to stack up, right? You can like learn the YouTube stuff, get familiar with it, get your feet wet, and then kind of go from there, right? That's going to be the way to do it. Yeah, all videos are gone, bro. They'll be coming back. Like, just give me some time, right? I have been working nonstop for the last 2 days to like get all of this working. It's been freaking insane. Uh, will you have a boot camp regarding maybe CS fundamentals and algorithms? Like, I mean, everyone and their dog teaches that. Like, that's all I want to say, right? I freaking data structures and algorithm freaking boot camp is just like, what am I going to bring to the table there that 50 billion trillion other people haven't already gone over? Right. That's the thing that I'm same reason why I'm like kind of against entry level boot camp, because it's like the number of people who are teaching like, here's what a database is, right? Here's all the stuff, right? Right. Yeah. We lose access even to the certificate that we got after completing. No, you keep the certificate. The link would be there, right? Is the free bootcamp prerequisite of the subscription one? No. I'm more interested in cloud content. No, do not think of these as prerequisites. The cloud content is better in a lot of ways, like, because you got to understand, like, the cloud content is later. I've been doing these presentations for almost 2 years now, and the free YouTube bootcamp was when I had been doing them for 3 months, and the cloud stuff is all very new, right? So that's going to be the way. Yeah, for sure. Just recommend an existing one. I like Greg Hogg. I don't know, like this guy. Greg Hogg. This is like if you want DSA bootcamp, look up Greg Hogg, and that's gonna be the way to go. I wish I had my affiliate stuff here and actually like did that stuff right. How many mock interview sessions are included as part of the bootcamp? It depends on freaking how certified you get. So if you get excellent certified, which is fairly difficult to do, you can get 4. If you get superb, you get 6. So that's roughly speaking what it is. So, and usually with 6, you'll be good. Can you talk a little bit about the culture at Netflix and the kinds of questions they were asked during the behavioral final round? Yeah, just a lot about feedback, a lot about candor and testing stuff, right? And understanding like, hey, this is what is making me like how do you deal with feedback? How do you deal with pressure? How do you deal with impact? How do you deal with ownership? Like all those kind of things, like leadership, like how, what did you do when you were dealing with conflict, all that kind of stuff, right? Also, if you are interested, that is something that you see Brian here. Brian, if you follow him, Brian Poliam, he has a great behavioral stuff. Like his coaching stuff is really, really fire. So definitely check out his stuff as well. Will I get certificate after videos go down? If you pay, yeah, and like you actually like join, right? That's gonna be the thing, right? I just paid for the free boot camp, but I don't see the videos. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. Give me freaking 4 hours. All right. Like I'm going to be finishing this live in 20 minutes, and then I will continue busting my entire ass to fix the videos that were in there. Right. So that's going to be exactly what's going to happen. Right. But like, I don't know. It's gonna be great. I think that the next paid bootcamp is gonna be really awesome. Like it's gonna be launching with Databricks because Databricks is gonna be doing. They're gonna be adding their iceberg stuff, and they're gonna be launching that. So that's gonna be really cool. And so I really think that y'all are gonna be really excited about what's gonna happen here, right? Yeah, do you have a Udemy? Why does everyone want a Udemy course? Udemy is dog shit. Like Udemy is just not good. Like it's great, right? That would be the way to think about it, right? I don't know, man. Why do you want a Udemy course so that you can pay $5 and not do it, right? I completed the free bootcamp, but I haven't received my cert. You need to ping Matali. Ping Matali in the bootcamp in the Discord, right? So this is Brian's name, Brian Pulliam, Pulliam. That's what his name is, right? How do we register for the next boot camp? We don't have a date yet, so like I don't have that like up and running yet. So that is going to be like stay tuned for that. Like I want to get more of that rolling because that's definitely something that I'm like working really hard to freaking get out the door because that'd be good, right? Will the content of the current self-paced bootcamp change or be updated in the near future? I change 40% of the bootcamp every single time I do a boot camp, right? So the live boot camp changes the self-paced stuff, right? And so like we update, right? Every time I do that, right? What is the order I should I learn on the subscription course? Like, I don't know. I like to start with data modeling and then but it also depends on what you're looking to do. Maybe you want to do Snowflake and DBT, maybe you want to do like there's a lot of different things, right? Right. So the next bootcamp is the same as the pay the $200 a month now. Bit confused. No, like you got to understand, like if you are part of the live course, right? You get access to the content 2 months earlier. You get live mentorship. You get freaking you get guest speakers. Like there's all these guest speakers that you get, right? How long will the extended bootcamp $150 last, right? It's gonna so this offer, the $150 offer, ends in 20 minutes. I'm killing the coupon in 20 minutes. All right, that's gonna be done, and it's probably already done. Y'all freaking already probably have already bought it all, and used up all the spots. But like the extended bootcamp is gonna last till I don't know June or July, and then that will probably be it, right? Will the next live bootcamp include Airflow? I already have Airflow in the subscription. Yeah, the current live bootcamp, we already covered Airflow a lot, right? And we've 100%. Airflow, Databricks, Snowflake, DBT, all the fancy stuff is in there, right? So yeah, what about the meta database engineer certificate at Coursera? I don't give a fuck about other people's stuff, right? Most of all data engineer roles in the United States require more than 2 years of experience. What would you recommend for students looking for entry level opportunities, right? So the thing is like I started my career as a data analyst, and then I also did software engineering. I didn't really land my first data engineering role until I got in at Facebook, right? Yeah, it's good. In the website, it says $300. Yeah, because you missed out. There's like a code, right? You can use free bootcamp end. Free bootcamp end gets you 50% off, right? How old is current content on the current subscription plan? November is when the last update. That's when we added the analytics engineering content. Was November, right? Can you give the approximate live bootcamp schedule? It's always 6 to 8 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. And it's going to be 2 or 3 days a week. That's roughly speaking what it is, 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, it's very geared towards people on Pacific time because that's where I live. So like, it might as well have it be on that same time, right? Yeah, yeah. Hey, bro, I built a RAG engine based on all your free course transcripts. It is fire for DE. Yeah, that's great. What's the reason for this sudden change in decision? This is not sudden, by the way. This is something that I have talked about for weeks. Like, if y'all have been following me, you know that this is not sudden. This is exactly what I need to be doing, right? So, let's see here. So, data engineering bootcamp playlist on YouTube is all the content that you covered in the actual bootcamp. This is where it's complicated. Yeah, this is the content I covered in the second bootcamp I ever did, right? And I have done like 6 of these now, right? And they've changed a lot, right? The YouTube bootcamp, there's no cloud, right? It's all just freaking it's all just, there, right? And it's all just like you can just do it on your own time, install it locally. But like the thing is like the live bootcamp that I'm currently doing, right, is all in the cloud. It uses Databricks, it uses Snowflake, it uses DBT, it uses like all that kind of stuff, right? Is DBT course available individually? I don't sell individual stuff. Sorry. What is the difference between one-time paid and monthly paid bootcamp? The monthly paid, you get access to the cloud, you get access to the most up-to-date content, right? That's going to be the big difference, right? Whereas the one-time paid gets you just what's on YouTube right now. So the one-time $150 payment that you get right now that you can use is, or it's probably over now, right? Because it's freaking it's probably over. I'm guessing that like, yep, they're gone. They're gone. The coupons are gone. So yep. Yeah. No, free YouTube bootcamp is old No, this is wrong, Brian. The free YouTube bootcamp equals old content from July 2023. Okay, so free YouTube bootcamp equals old content from July 2023. And then you have subscription product equals cloud access plus most up to date content, right? Oh, yeah. And so then the subscription product is cloud access plus most up to date content. That's going to be the big difference. So does access to the cloud include any AWS credits? Yes, I pay the AWS bill, right? I am already certified with the free bootcamp. Congratulations, you were smart and you actually did the job, and like you don't have to pay the procrastination fee, right? Which is good. That's great. That's like you were accountable, and I'm proud of you. That's exactly what I would want people to do, right? That's why I offered it for free, right? Hey Zach, I've gotten at least a passing grade on all the homeworks, but my dashboard still says one left to complete. Is the website just taking some time to update? I mean, I don't know. Like that's it might be a little buggy. Like that's a great question. I would ask Matali about that in the Discord once. She should be awake here in like a couple hours. She's on India time. So would you leave the YouTube content up and charge for the certificate? No. Can you provide any coupon for students for the subscription plan? Like $200 is good enough. Like honestly, like you can pay $200. Like you can afford $200. I know you can. Sorry. So did we miss the free YouTube bootcamp for $150? You can get it for $300 now. Yeah, I already gave away all the seats for that. I knew that they were going to sell like hotcakes at $150. So, but yeah, if you want to, you can join for $300 now. Yep. Do you advise joining the current live bootcamp or $200 monthly now, or wait for the new one? And what will be the difference? Well, the next live bootcamp is $2,000. First off, the YouTube bootcamp gets you what you have, right? It all depends on how much money you want to spend, how much money you want to invest, right? If you pay for the live bootcamp, you will get a better experience, right? And like you're going to get more support, right? And you'll be able to like it's all very doable, right? But right, yeah. Will videos still available in Portal for already certified? No, if you're already certified, you're done. You're done. You will lose access unless you pay. 100%. Being certified does not make a difference. Okay. July 2023 is not even that old. Yeah, I know. I've been grinding out content 100%. I've been freaking busting my ass. But but you got to understand, like, I have only been doing these boot camps for 2 years. And that was like the very, very first one. So I've gotten a lot better, even though it's less than 2 years ago. Like, for me, that was like, I had been doing these for 3 months at that point. Right. And now I've been doing them for 2 years. So like I have gotten a lot better in those 2 years, even though it isn't that long ago. Right. So like that's where the subscription product is really great. Right. So it's going to be great. I also just wanted to say like, thanks to everyone who like put in the energy to this free bootcamp, by the way, because I know it changed lives here. Right. And I know that there's a lot of people here who like got a lot of value from this. And if you had a job change, then please message me on Discord or on LinkedIn. And I would love to learn more about how this free bootcamp has helped you and helped you level up, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do in my life. That'd be good, right? Where do I find the content for 300? Not finding the options on my dashboard. You guys got to give me just a little bit more time because I forget. So learn.dataexpert.io is where you're gonna find the content, right? Right. Free bootcamp is all local host. You want to be doing projects with AWS, right? Bootcamp videos. Will Bootcamp video 0 still be available? Probably, like the launch video, probably, and then it just points to the learn stuff, right? That's an interesting idea for sure. Like I'm excited to see what happens. What's the summary since I have joined? Like what will happen for free contents? It's all you have a couple hours and then it's all being taken down. I'm currently in the process of moving all of the content to be in a paywall, right? And you can join that for $300. That's going to be the strategy that you might want to be thinking about. And yeah, hopefully that is what y'all will pull off, because I'm excited for y'all to like get in on this and be able to deliver good value, because I know that there's still a lot of stuff, right? Prerequisites for the next paid bootcamp: just know Python and SQL. Like, don't be dumb with Python and SQL. That's the main thing. Like, have a year of experience in both of those. That's going to be the main thing. And then maybe have a little bit of exposure to Spark. But like, again, like it's not completely necessary, right? It's like, as long as you're down to learn and down to grow there, like you will like like the prerequisites are interesting, right? Do live bootcamp have access to the old bootcamps and other courses you have? Yeah, 100% for a year, right? So when you buy a live bootcamp, you get access for a year. That's how it works. So, and like that's yeah, the live bootcamp stuff is gonna be great. I'm excited for the next launch of that stuff as well. Like, can we pay for the annual subscription now and upgrade later to the live bootcamp? What would the fees for that be? That's a great question. So you just pay the difference. So you pay the difference. That's all. Like, so if you get the annual subscription right now, you can then pay the difference of whatever it is. So it's like, what the annual subscription is like $1,500. So you would pay like $1,000, right? Can we still get certified without paying the $300? No. The way that you needed to get certified without paying the $300 was by finishing the boot camp in the last 3 months, right? So it is what it is, right? So can you make any comments about Algo Expert or direct me to any that focuses more on the Algo Expert website? No, I don't work. I'm not affiliated with Algo Expert in any way. So the free bootcamp definitely improved my SQL skills and also learned several data engineering concepts. That's great. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want to hear. Like, we're trying to get people leveled up, trying to get people more money, trying to get people like change their lives and actually motivate them. Because one of the things I realize, and why I'm asking for money from you guys right now, is I don't know if you know, but like when people pay for shit, they take it more seriously. I don't know if you know that, but they actually take it more seriously. And so like, that is the thing that you want to be thinking about, right? Some of y'all, like, I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be kind right now. I'm going to be, because I know that some of y'all are probably like, why is the, so I'm going to add another 10 here for that code. So if you want to get in for $150, you can still get in for $150. So, oh, wait, 1 second. That one is not it. 1 second. I messed up. One more time. Almost there. Free bootcamp end. Cool. There you go. So if you still want to get in for $150, you can get in for $150. Where do I join the next bootcamp, right? Like, it's going to be, so you're going to be joining on dataexpert.io, right? That's like, if you want to join it, you can't join the next paid bootcamp yet, because like, we don't have a date. We're going to be getting there, right? So if you want to get in for, again, the code is free bootcamp end. And that's how you can get, there's only like 5 or 6 more spots for that. But yeah, you can get in for $150, and that will get you like able to kind of go in and crush it, like, and finish out this bootcamp and get exactly what you're looking for, right? And and you get another 3 months, right? So that's really good. Was amazed by the bootcamp and how I can learn. How can I learn more about these hacks using dateless and cumulative? That's literally the shit that I learned at Facebook. So I can build my knowledge from what I learned. Any resource for follow-up? No. That's why it's good content, right? It's good content because guess what? It's not really on the internet anywhere else. That's why, like, that's literally why this is innovative, right? Is I learned that at the top tech companies in the world, right? And they're doing very cutting edge stuff. So just recognize that, like, if you want to, like do that stuff, like, you'll be there, right? Please post a link to buy. Yeah, just learn.dataexpert.io. Keeping in mind, I will be sending out more um I'll be updating the videos and all that stuff in the next couple hours, and we will be able to go from there. And they will be, because this live has like 2 minutes left on it, because I'm only here for an hour, and then we will go from there and see what happens. But yeah, it's been a wild time here with y'all. Like, I can tell that there's gonna be a lot of really good stuff, right? 100%. It's rare for any free student to be committed. Yeah, I mean, less than 1% of my students completed the free bootcamp in 3 months, right? And it's a 6-week program. So I gave them a lot of extra time, right? So it's like freaking, yeah, and because people just don't care. They don't care enough, because they're like, it's free. So why should I do it? Because it's free. Like, I didn't pay for it. I need to suffer. You guys like to suffer, right? And so since you like to suffer, I am asking you to suffer with me, right? That's going to be the way to think about it, right? When is the next boot camp? Weekdays or weekends? It's going to be weekdays. I don't do weekends. I like to have my weekends to myself. Is there a way to give one payment and get lifetime access? Definitely not. Like, if I was going to do lifetime access, it'd be like 5 grand, right? And like, if you want to pay me $5,000 right now, like, if you're interested in paying me $5,000 for lifetime access to my content, reach out and we can get that working. But that's how much it would be. Like, it's essentially like you have to pay for 2 boot camps, but then you can have content for as long as I'm making content, and access to a boot camp, right? How do you keep learning about new DE concepts these days? By building stuff, right? By building data lakes, right? By making my own data platforms, right? I mean, Data Expert it's a freaking crazy, intense data platform now at this point, right? Where it's like, just also do that, right? So yeah, yeah. We also have day jobs. Yeah, it's an evening. It's 6 to 8 p.m., right? How do I convince my employer to pay for my subscription? Just by the fact that, like, the optimizations that I show you in the first lecture will pay for the subscription. I don't know. That's like the way I think about it, is that, like, if you are able to implement one optimization from what I teach you, that's great, right? Like, shit, I might throw down 5 bands for lifetime access. Yeah, see, that's like, it's an interesting idea, right? It's an interesting idea where, like, because I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I have like at least another 4 or 5 years that I'm gonna be like grinding out content here, and that's gonna be like, it's an interesting idea where, like, all that stuff can kind of open up, and all the people can be involved, right? So, like, definitely, like, it's like, it's an interesting idea. I definitely want to see what happens with everyone, as like you are kind of getting in here and stepping into this stuff, right? I almost finished your boot camp videos, but I just didn't have time to do the homework well. But so far, I liked it. I think you are a good teacher. Thank you, thank you. When going to be the end date for who pay for a free boot camp? In Monday, and then it's just cut. It's something that's like, you lose it, right? Like, that's like the way to think about it. This was actually the first free bootcamp for which I completed all the assignments yesterday. Whole day I was working on the 4 assignments. See, this is what's called being smart. See, this guy saved $300 because he busted his ass, right? And that's great. Honestly, that's really great. That's exactly, like, this is what is called a smart human being, right? And that's like when you prioritize things, then, like, you can freaking get really far in life, right? And it's like, oh, look, an opportunity presents itself. Let's take advantage of this opportunity, right? And obviously, there's gonna be more opportunities, like giving me $150 right now. That's a really solid opportunity. Um, but like, there's a bunch of different things to be thinking about as, like, you kind of go through this journey together. But like, I'm curious, what other topics would you want me to cover? I'll also, I'm gonna stick around for about another 5 minutes to kind of get feedback from y'all. Like, if I was gonna be creating more boot camps, what other things do you think I would want, right? So if I buy, I'm going to be available only till Monday. No, you get available for 3 months, but you can only buy for freaking. You can only it's only available to buy for the next couple days, but you get access for 3 months. Oh. I'm only seeing $100 per month, but I am not able to see the 3 months thing. Learn.dataexpert.io. You got to go to this website. Dataexpert.io is where you can get the subscription, the cloud stuff. Learn.dataexpert.io is where you get the YouTube bootcamp. They're separate, right? It's complicated about how my platform works, the tech creator platform, right? Is Databricks good? Yeah, Databricks is amazing. I freaking I have been working a lot with Databricks and teaching Databricks recently, right? Databricks and performance tuning, we literally cover that in detail in the current bootcamp. We have a lot of weeks on that. We have a week on advanced Spark. Please add vector database. We totally already are doing that. Like that's in the I'm teaching that next week in the bonus week, in the AI week of the bootcamp, of like how to encode and all that stuff with text blobs, and how to build RAG models and all that kind of stuff, right? 100%. Yeah, bro, you look legit. You legit look so different since you stopped doing weed. You seem way sharper. Yeah, I mean, I am a little bit sharper. I would say that, right? Got humbled real good at the free bootcamp. Had lots of fun, right? It's freaking. It's exactly what it is, right? I mean, like, what do you think about Microsoft Fabric? I get this. I get this question in every single live, and it's okay. Microsoft Fabric is decent, right? Unity Catalog and Delta Lake pullers support catalogs. Delta Lake, nice native integration. It'd be great to cover. That's literally what we're covering we're covering the Unity Catalog and Delta Lake and Iceberg. So in the next bootcamp, we have that's exactly what we're doing, right? So DE portfolio support bootcamp. Yeah, like, so in all of my bootcamps, there is a portfolio project, like a capstone project that you need to complete. And like you get more mentorship sessions if you actually do it. Like it's actually more like it's more motivating in that way. Right. So you can definitely do that. Right. So I highly recommend like looking at stuff like that, because that's going to be a very solid way to get more support and like actually deliver on this capstone stuff. So unit testing and Spark videos were missing in the free bootcamp. Any reason? They're not. They're there. Unit testing and Spark videos, so the problem was is that they were in this a different segment. Like like they are there. They just are in the Spark segment, not in the unit testing segment. It's like because we changed how things were grouped together when we were doing that. Right. That content is there. Right. I mean, you guys should have definitely seen that content. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What's the difference between a monthly subscription and a live bootcamp? Isn't it better for if I go for a monthly subscription if I get updated contents? Isn't it? Yeah, I mean, but you don't get live, you don't get your groups, right? You don't get the speaker sessions, you don't get the mentorship, right? There's a lot of things that like where the live bootcamp is better. Like if you're really looking to change jobs, the live bootcamp is going to be dramatically better, and it's going to dramatically increase your chances of success. If you're just looking to consume content, then yeah, the monthly subscription is going to be better. Is learning AI going to be important to avoid getting replaced? Yes, just 1,000,000,000,000,000,000% yes. So like that would be something I would definitely be focusing on as you are growing in your career. Like is just definitely be doing that. So currently paid bootcamp, planning to release recorded versions. Interested in Spark running with Databricks. Yep, that's yep. We have 3 weeks on that. We have Yared. Yared teaches 2 weeks of it, and I teach one of it. I teach the advanced Spark, right? End of the day, free bootcamp videos going down. Yes. So I'm gonna put. I'm about to go, y'all, because I need to freaking get those free bootcamp videos up. But if you want to use free bootcamp and at checkout, you can keep your access to the free bootcamp, and then we will be getting all of the videos up and running here very shortly. Just give me about an hour, and then they should be all up and running, and we will be up to snuff. I just wanted to say thank you again very much for all of your energy as you have been here, showing up and like doing the learning and the hard work necessary to get to that next level, to land these jobs of the future, right? So that is definitely the way that you will be there, right? So that is going to be like the way that I would be thinking about this stuff. So I hope y'all have that person's no, it's learn.dataexpert.io, not learn.expertdata.io. Learn.dataexpert.io, right? But anyways, have a good one, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to teach you. Thank you so much for the support.